Devils 20, St Helens 18 as Salford go back-to-back against the Saints in the 2024 Super League season. Yes, the new ground might be in Eccles, but it's Eccles cakes all round. Oh yes, outstanding stuff from the Salford Red Devils. It started brilliantly, didn't it? For the Saints, a very, very nice try, dink through from Wellsby. In you go, Mr. Bell. Have a little bit of that, and then the variety of the tries from the Red Devils. It was beautiful, wasn't it? The opening score, Mel. I mean, where was the Saints' defence? I mean, that's got to worry Paul Wellens. They completely switched off on the right edge. They really, really did. Mellor, in it goes to Shane Wright. Wright brings it back to Mellor, and there goes Dion Cross. Beautifully executed, try that one. And then, of course, Mark Sneed. Another beautiful kick. They did it last week at Warrington. They did it again against Saints. They clearly didn't watch the video. It was a sensational kick over the top. Dion Cross, thank you very much. Down to go. 2 tries from Dion. It's honestly, Dion Cross, what a lad, what a player. You know, really liking his work this season, Dion Cross. He really is playing his part in this Salford team outstandingly well. Really deserving of his 2 tries. Does a lot of great graft as well. Another 101 metres in this one from Dion. Outstanding stuff from him. You know, don't get me wrong, Saints were always going to have a little bit of a say. Sivinen, who I felt had a really good game, took his try well. Percival took his try well as well. But then, of course, Watkins, you know, another kick from, Sneedy there, causing nothing but mayhem in the back line. It comes to Callum Watkins. I mean, Chris Hankinson, what are you doing, son? It's hard enough, trying to run against 13 players. You don't need to change sides, mate, for a play. Unbelievable stuff. Actually, though, that's a bit unfair to Chris. I think, Chris Hankinson, Briley out. People think, Ryan Briley's out. That's going to affect Salford. You've got to give credit to Chris Hankinson. He's played on the wing this year. Now he's playing at fullback. He's not letting anybody down at the Red Devils. He had a real solid knock against the Saints. Really pleased with Chris Hankinson. And let's just go straight to it. What a try. Oh, yes. I could watch this on a Sunday and twice on a Sunday and 3 times on a Sunday. Sunday Rugby League. There's nothing better. These 2 teams served up a beauty of a game. And what a try to clinch it. What a try to clinch it. The floated ball over the top from Callum Watkins sends Nene McDonald on his way. A similar fire offload from Nene. You can see that he's been doing his studying of Tim's little, has a bit of that. We saw Tim do it at, if you remember, it was a similar very similar pass at the Totally Wicked Stadium. This time it was Nene McDonald to Ethan Ryan. Ethan Ryan sets off. Chris Hankinson in support. I think Paul Rowley's out and fluttered a little bit. Don't know what Chris was doing at the end there. That little bit of a shimmer. Just put the ball down, son. Just get it down. Let's get the win. Outstanding try. I mean, that for me was just a beautiful way for this game to end on a Sunday afternoon. It deserved a try of quality, and that is exactly what we got. Saints can have no argument. Have no argument whatsoever. Salford ran for more metres. They made more tackle busts in the game. Sneedy's kicking game was absolutely on point. Everything about this performance was quality from Salford Red Devils. St Helens fans can have no argument whatsoever. They're probably a little bit concerned, actually, because, Salford were brilliant. I mean, they stuck in the grind. They did what Salford do. St Helens for me, I don't know, just not quite at the races. We were talking about this on the Final Whistle podcast last night, in the fact that, the second in the league, why are we saying what we're saying? It just doesn't feel right this season at Saints. I don't know why. They're just not the team that we've all admired for so long. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're missing the likes of Johnny Lomax. You're going to miss a player of that pedigree. But the bottom line is, in this moment in time, I think Saints are vulnerable. That's not to say they're not going to win games. That's not to say they're not going to challenge for the League Leaders Shield. But they are a little bit more vulnerable than perhaps they've been in previous seasons. That's just my personal belief on this one. A great performance. I mean, when you think Tim Lafai pulled out just before the game, they've had to move it around. Shane Wright. I think he stayed actually as second row. It was Sam Stone who went into the centres, I think. But like I say, moving the pack around, each to a man, coming up trumps for him. I thought Mellor at the hooking position was quality. That little move, and actually Mellor called that. That first Dion Cross try, he called it. It's on, and it came back out. It was a beautifully executed move, that one. A lot of controversy over the Mark Sneed kick. Paul Rowley in his post-match press conference saying, "Yeah, do you know what? It was against the rules, fair play. Personally, it's not in the spirit, but hey, you know what I mean? If it wasn't in the rules and they get away with that one, then fair enough. But it was in the rules. You can't be doing things like that. Luckily, it didn't come back and bite them on the derriere. But anyway, that's by the by. Brilliant performance this from the Salford Red Devils. That try, just go and watch it time and time again. I could watch tries like that all day long. Sensational. And also delighted it was Chris Hankinson who put it down. Who am I giving the 3 points to? Well, I'm going to give the 3 points to Callum Watkins. I agree with Sky. I thought his defence was very, very tight. But, his try took that well. But that floated ball was really, that was the killer ball. Forget the backhander from Nelly McDonald to Ethan Ryan. It was the floated ball from Watkins that got them on the front foot, that got them on that transition, and off they go down the field. Without that floated ball, it doesn't happen. So Callum Watkins, some really big moments in the game. I set me out off to you. Absolutely superb. In terms of the 2 points, it's got to go to Max Snead. Got to go to Max Snead. Weren't perfect with the boot. Missed 3 kicks, and that's another thing, isn't it? Could have easily been 26 points to 18. Had to need have kicked all of his kicks. He didn't, but it doesn't really matter. He's leading every single table. The Albert Goldthorpe, the Man of Steel, the Super League Raw Trophy for this year. He is absolutely flying and deserving of the 2 points. The 1 point, though, I am going to give to a Saints player in defeat, and that was Curtis Sivernon. I thought Curtis Sivernon and Matauti as well in the second row. Matauti this season has been doing brilliant things for St Helens. No matter where he's played, front row, second row, it doesn't matter. Sione Matautia has been outstanding for Saints, but in this game, Curtis Sivernon, a try, an assist, 25 tackles in defence. He made 96 metres from 13 carries, got through the line 4 times, 2 clean breaks as well. You can't knock that. You can't knock that. That's a quality knock from any player. Congratulations to Curtis Sivernon. Next up for the Salford Red Devils will be Hull FC at home. As for the Saints, they have got, let's have a quick look, they've got the Castleford Tigers at home. So both sides will probably fancy that in round number 16 when we come back in 2 weeks after the international break. But that's been in the sheds for round number 15. We hope you've enjoyed each and every one of them. Nobody else does this other than Super League Raw. We will be back for round number 16 in 2 weeks' time. Do you agree with my 3, 2, 1? What are your thoughts? Get in the chat. Let us know. Will Max Snead be the Super League Raw Trophy? Will he be the Man of Steel? Will he be the Albert Goldthorpe medal winner? At the moment, there's no shaking him, is there? He is in sensational form. But hey, all that matters to the Salford Red Devils fans is yet again, they've got to win 2 majestic wins, it has to be said, over the Saints. And now they sit very, very handsomely indeed in the top 6, 5th, no less, 20 points, level with the wire. They're looking in good shape. And if they can get a win against FC next time around, all of a sudden, they really do look like they're cementing a position in the top 6. We wish them well. Salford Red Devils 20. St Helens 18. We will be back for round number 16. Don't forget, tomorrow night, live Super League Raw Weekly, 8 p.m. across YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. We hope you have your company. You take care. Bye for now.